James Etue with the NetOptics News Network, and today I'm just a couple of miles south of San Francisco, here at the InteropNet Hot Stage Test Facility. This is the nerve center of the hot stage for the 2011 Network Operations Center of the 2011 Interop show. These are the good guys. These are the unsung heroes who work hours upon hours to set up the NOC and to ensure that the data that flows across the wire at the Interop show is safe, optimized, and secure.
I'm Glenn Evans, Lead Network Engineer. Let's have a quick tour. Essentially what we do is we get all the equipment that we're going to use at Interop to build the InteropNet, and let's virtually stage it. We build it from scratch, put it all together, test it, break it, fix it, then pack it up, put it on a couple of 53-foot trucks and send it off to Vegas. So what you can see here are all the racks that we will take to Vegas with us. We've split it up into show floor, conference space, and a little bit further down into the depths of the warehouse, we've got the core racks. You'll also see a lot of the gear that we've collected over the years. The crates over here have got pieces of equipment that we've used in previous shows and have now sort of keep in storage just in case we might need something. We've got the core racks, which are essentially the heart of the network. You'll notice there's some nice boxes with the blue spigots there, or the blue fibre connections. They're our main tapping points for our links up to our internet points of presence or colo facilities. They also tap the connections going out into the conference space. Currently we have our monitoring and test people making sure that we've got all our metering right for the network. That does include NetOptics and some of the tools that the NetOptics equipment feeds. We've got our voice video guys putting in the final touches. One of the key things for this year will be high definition video across the network. I'm trying to figure out who else we've got here. Half the time they're just blurs. You know, for an Aussie, the easiest way to recognise a person is just go, "Hey mate," and don't have to remember their name, it's just, "Hey mate." One of the main focuses for 2011 is IPv6. Our network is a dual stack network with IPv4 and IPv6. But going with the newer addressing platform or newer addressing scheme has created some other challenges in the metering, measurement and testing areas. NetOptics equipment gives us the ability to look into our IPv6 packets, particularly when we have issues, and it allows us to troubleshoot and fault find any problems and then rectify them.
Okay, so let's talk about what's new with NetOptics, which is Phantom, which is a virtual tap. What does that mean? Why is it being used here? And what is it going to accomplish?
Well, Interop is using the cloud very much this year. We're hosting a lot of this gear in colos. And so, since all that stuff is hosted, we have a lot of services hosted. And those are all being done by VMware. Now, the issue they've had last year by doing this is they lost all visibility into what's going on with those virtual machines. This year, NetOptics has launched Phantom Tap. Phantom Tap is a VMware tap that allows us to get all those packets going between VMs out to the same tools we already have deployed in the environment.
So visibility into the cloud has been a big issue, and it's also a big issue at Interop, in the NOC itself.
That's right. We've had this issue for the last 2 years now, and this year we can solve it.
What are some of the challenges that you are uncovering here at the hot staging facility?
Well, we've had a number of challenges, as anyone would, building a network from scratch. We have vendors from all over and providing different equipment. We have to make all this equipment work. And when something doesn't work, they turn to the analyzer guys to figure that out. The analyzer guys are getting all their data from NetOptics.
I'm actually a team lead here for the show, and I work for, my responsibility for the show is to be monitoring, system monitoring, but as typical with these shows, everybody pitches in whatever they're needing, and right now we're kind of cleaning up, getting ready to pack all our trucks up. You know, we use NetOptics a lot in the colo facilities to give us kind of strong visibility into what's going in and out of that facility. Those are our main connections into the internet, as well as the main connections into the show. Also in the show, NetOptics gives us the ability then to get onto critical links and then feed it into other monitoring or tracking software and hardware pieces. Without those taps, there'd be no way to really get into those links. A lot of our links are high-speed optical links, and really there's no easy way to get into them without a tap vendor like NetOptics.
From the hot stage area here south of San Francisco, this is James Etue with NetOptics News Network. Stay tapped in.